Greetings, viewing audience.
How's it going?
This is Steve.
And this is... Oh, sorry.
No, you go.
Stepped on your words there, pal. This is Drake, and we're Generation Gaming.
What does that mean exactly? I am about 12 and a half years older than this guy next to me.
That's right.
Naturally, we have some different gaming experiences. And so we thought it would be fun to bring those comparative viewpoints to the experience of playing games. What can you expect from this? Pretty standard gaming abilities. We have common sense, but also we can get overconfident. There are some parts that we're just not very good at. Don't expect any pro gaming. However, in the event that pro gaming is exhibited by us, we expect you to praise us twice as much.
Yes, the way this is going to work is we're not great, but whenever we are, you better show us that we're great.
Yeah.
Failure again. Capture him!
Uh-oh.
Prepare the female Bandicoot.
In the case of this game specifically, I would say we're probably not going to go for gems or time trials or anything like that. Basically, we're just going to go through the game and do all of the main levels.
And I thought this was a great game to start off with. This was kind of our first game that I remember bonding over, I guess, because when I was, I'd say probably about 6, he'd have to drive me to soccer practice, and he would bring the original Crash Bandicoot over. And then one day I was like, well, I want to try it. And let me tell you, I was not good. But it didn't stop me from trying until the exact point that it did, and I gave up forever.
And I don't blame you for that, because Crash 1 was not one of my first Crash Bandicoot it didn't come into my life until years later. My first Crash Bandicoot game was actually Crash Team Racing, which I actually got from his older brother. So you see, one of these days we gotta have him as a special guest. Like the way I am to you, he is to me in terms of gaming.
The me to you. Or no, you're the me to him.
Yes?
I think the deeper we go in this, the less it works.
Technically, we're just finding different ways to quantify it. Ooh, booyah.
Oh yeah, it's a nice shot there.
Oh, this. Okay.
I believe in you. Oh!
Dang
Rats. Don't worry. This is what checkpoints were made for.
Indeed. Which, let's bring that up about Crash Bandicoot 1. I don't blame anyone who gets frustrated with Crash Bandicoot on PlayStation 1, and you wanna know why? Because their system for giving you save points is garbage and really unfair.
Oh yeah, I remember that was one of my many complaints about the game.
I mean, I was the one always telling you, particularly when you were younger and more prone to frustration, I was like, that's just the way older games are. You gotta be mentally prepared to play these games.
Yeah, that's the truth in hindsight, but let me tell you, viewers, that is not what I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear that it was the game's fault and it owed me an apology. But over the years, I've realized I was just no good at all.
That being said, Crash 1, in particular, was kind of BS sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Essentially, you had to get a bonus level in each level to earn a save point. And not only did you have to get the bonus level, you had to beat it. I wonder if I use the D-pad like in the PS1 days like I'm used to. Because you can still do that. I really love that the Crash remakes give you that option. How does that one turtle keep bumping into me?
I have no idea, but honestly, I think he's worn out his welcome. So back in the day, there was a Crash Bandicoot for Sony, Sonic for Sega, and then obviously our favorite plumber for Mario, or Nintendo. How did you think they stacked up with each other compared to now?
I think I favored Crash, if only because I had a PlayStation, and back when you were younger, the system that you owned, you kind of developed a favoritism for. But then as you get older, you get the option to explore other platforms. You start to... Sorry? I gotta concentrate.
Oh!
And I just ran right off that edge. I told you not to expect professionalism from me.
Yeah, good thing we're hammering this through early if we choose to play harder games in the future.
This time, this turtle will not get my mask. Oh yeah.
That's right. In the current climate, do not allow turtles to take your masks. Wear your masks, people. No, that was the closest one.
It was very smooth.
For any Crash Bandicoot aficionados, I hope you're getting a good kick out of this.
If anything, they're probably like, and I'm done with this. I'm gonna go watch someone do a speed run.
This is completely optional, too. It annoys me to see that clear. And plus, you don't even get to see him do his dance at the end. What else is Crash Bandicoot if not a professional dancer?
Neo Cortex's eternal rival, a guy who likes to get down, someone at the doorbell.
That's bad luck. Ugh.
Boom!
Yeah! Alright. Oh my, if you didn't have a mask there. Oh.
That would have been like heartbreak.
Well, we did it, and... Oh.
So we did get the gem, so that's nice.
Ta-da! Oh, he doesn't do his dance in this game. He just... Ta-da!
I don't think the dance originated in Crash 1. That little L2 icon at the bottom of the screen, that was a godsend.
I was about to say I can only imagine, but I remember, and let me tell you, that was awful. It was no fun at all, because I died a lot, and whenever I died, it'd be like, boom, sorry, you're going back to the very beginning. Probably played that level so many times I could beat it with my eyes closed. The classic TNT block.
I believe the proper term is crate.
TNT crate. Sorry, TNT block is Minecraft. So, Minecraft and Smash Brothers. As of the day of recording it, that comes out today. And I don't really know if I've grilled you on your thoughts about that. Because
Yeah, you have. You did last week. But for the sake of the viewing audience, I will provide them. I don't have a strong attachment to Minecraft, so I'm not really super invested in him being made into a fighter for Smash.
So that's what those
Did I just
do.
get you the trophy for getting a bonus level?
Different save file. Or different user.
That makes sense, actually.
No, Cortex, you bully! How's Crash supposed to have a family now?
Well, family doesn't necessarily have to be predicated on the idea that you need to find a woman, marry her, and have kids.
Family is Fast and Furious style.
I mean, you don't have to commit crimes with your buddies to be considered family, but family is not always about blood. And in fact, I often encourage this, even though this guy next to me and I are blood relatives.
Indeed.
The main reason I say this is because, we talk about nothing is more important than family, and in a lot of cases, this can definitely hold true and be very relatable as a concept. And it's also great for emotional motivation in movies. It's like, your kid gets kidnapped, it's like, dang, that's your kid. Any parent can relate to that. Or, he's my brother, and I love him. And go through hard times, and you have your family to keep you grounded, support you. Tragic reality is that not every blood relative family is like that. A family member can be abusive, manipulative, not accept you for who you are, etc., etc. In cases like that, people need to have the ability to choose their own family from people that they can emotionally connect with. And that's why I'm a strong supporter of friends are the family you choose.
I'd have to agree with that in a lot of ways.
I have to take a brief respite from my passionate rant about the dynamics of friends and family to focus on this marsupial who likes to jump. See, that's the other thing. In Crash 1, if you biffed on the bonus level, you couldn't try again.
And that's even worse because,
Because
that's
they're-
also your save point.
Exactly. Some people like to romanticize the idea of older games being hard. I do not. Let's start there. There's difficult, and also the fact that games had to break from the arcade mentality to develop into the medium that they are now. An arcade cabinet was designed to take your quarters. Translating that to the home console experience meant that games had to evolve.
Oh.
What?
And how did we miss that many crates?
I don't know, considering how there isn't exactly a branching path in this game.
Does it have anything to do with that?
Oh, you know what? It almost definitely does. And by almost, I mean 100%.
What? How do you get that?
I believe you have to collect a certain number of colored gems. Boulders.
Oh, do I have a story about this one? Let's talk about good, genuine rage at a young age. I frequently see this one in my nightmares. This level took a good number of my minutes, my hours, shaved off a couple of years of my life, and in the process, a lot of the hair on my head. This level gave me so much trouble. I believe it took us it's gotta be a week of actual days to beat this level. This was insane. I would have to physically jot down, just commit it to memory. This pillar is here. This spike rod is here. And even then, I don't think I ever beat this level, Steven. Do you remember me ever beating it?
I don't remember, but I don't remember a lot of things. Also, first try.
First try.
So I'll take some of that praise now, if you please.
We'd appreciate it in the comment. No, actually, we demand it in the comments below. Let's see the praise.
Drake, why don't you face your demons?
Oh, good. Oh, goody. All right. Which buttons jump?
X.
Okay, cool.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember, even though it was literally about a minute ago. I don't think this level had a checkpoint.
No, it did, but that time in time trial mode, it just got replaced with a time save box. And
You did
my
it.
God.
I don't know if you'll earn any... Oh, hey, you did earn a relic.
Isn't that the lowest one, or is that the middle lowest one? That's a high five.
All right. Like the Arthur character. But hey, there, you did it.
I wish
First,
I got...
First try, even.
First try. I wish I got compared to DW more than I did the rapper. And let me say, I love his music, but I think DW is just higher hanging fruit. And I'd appreciate to see it from more people.
You know, for how many attempts it took me on the very first level, I'm doing pretty good on the rest.
Yeah, that was planned all along. We meant to psych you out. We're actually some of the higher tier players at this game.
Yes, I am actually Jacksepticeye in real life, in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
I got bored of my massive popularity and success, so I had vocal cord surgery and started a new YouTube channel so that I could make that journey from bottom to top all over again.
Yes, and I'm Steven Seagal from the future.
From the future.
Yep.
But,
Don't.
okay.
I'm Steven Seagal from the future. Long story short, in the future, there's something called the Micron Theorem. And I took it, and now I am a young man who sounds nothing like Steven Seagal. And coincidentally, I also happened to stumble upon a time remote. And you don't even want to get me started on time remotes. That's a whole nother episode. And this time remote...
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, excuse me. How can I jump on top of a plant that has closed its mouth and then fall into it?
Maybe he's got full collapsible lips. And you fell through the collapsible lips.
That's possible.
This is our first boss.
And it's going swimmingly so far.
Absolutely. I think I watched you beat Papu Papu at least 50 times, but I don't think I ever actually fought him myself whenever I played.
50? I sincerely doubt. I didn't play Crash Bandicoot 1 more than one singular playthrough.
I don't ever think I passed that boulders level, which I am much better at video games than I was, surprisingly.
I mean, it's been not quite a decade.
I like Papu and CTR.
I do as well. Papu munch so fast. No. Papu moves so fast, you munch tracks.
Papu moves so fast, you munch tracks.
Oh hey, you don't even gotta wait for him to do his thing. You can just go like, boom. And there was Phase 1 of Crash Bandicoot 1 as presented in the N-Sane trilogy for PlayStation 4. Thank you for joining us on this episode. See you next time.
Yeah, we hope to see you soon.